A lot of broke people focus on lack and what they don't have instead of trying to have an abundant mindset. Now, mind you, I've been broke before. I know exactly what it feels like to try to have this abundant mindset when you have nothing. What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to my channel. We here with another video, y'all. It's to the point where I don't even use my intro no more. Do we even need an intro? I don't even know. But if you're new here, what's up? If you're not, welcome back, friend. You already know the vibes. And today I'm about to be just talking about what is keeping broke people broke. Like, what is the whole mindset behind that? If you think like this, chances are you're going to be stuck and broken in the same position. And don't worry, I'm here to motivate you and I'm here to talk to you about what you're doing wrong. Let me scoot my seat back. Let's get real cozy. I'm charging my car right now, so let's just get real cozy and let's just talk. What people really don't understand about money and about being broke is that it's really not about just being broke. It's about the mindset you have with being broke. Like, I don't even like when I talk to people and they be like, yeah, I'm broke, or I'm poor, or like, why do you keep speaking that stuff over your life? I don't know. And you saying that stuff so comfortably makes it seem like you're comfortable and you're okay. Like, I don't want to keep walking around saying I'm broke and I'm poor and I don't have and what I don't have. Like, the stuff that you say is like already programming in your mind for you to just believe, right? So if you start saying stuff like I have money, or the money is on the way, or I'm just in between whatever right now, I feel like that makes it better than just to be like, yeah, I'm broke. I feel like a lot of broke people focus on lack and what they don't have instead of trying to have an abundant mindset. Now, mind you, I've been broke before. I know exactly what it feels like to try to have this abundant mindset when you have nothing. Trying to be abundant and you're in a freaking survival struggle mode. Trust me, I get that. But it really is important for us to start trying to program our mind to think for the better, and not only think for the better but have faith, because when we have faith and we think for the better, we tend to act on those things. So if I'm broke right now, then it's just like, I know that this is not forever, and I know that if I say that I'm rich, or I say that I have and I do not lack, my actions are going to match me not doing that. So in return, I'm going to have money. You get what I'm saying? Like, I'm going to have the things that I have because I'm putting in the action to make sure that I do not lack, right? And I have the faith to know that it's going to happen as well. And I just feel like people miss that. And it's like, instead of, like I said, focusing on lack, you need to be focused on how can I afford this? How can I change my situation? A lot of people be broke and in lack and be comfortable. How are you comfortable on your couch and you broke? How are you comfortable being lazy and you ain't got no money? How are you comfortable? How are you just sitting around? So it's like, sometimes the actions that we do, you're not gonna make no money doing the same thing you're doing. You have to focus on growth. You have to focus on a solution. You have to focus on doing things that's going to allow you to have that abundance. You can't just sit around moping and saying you broke and not do nothing about it. You're gonna stay exactly where you at in that position, exactly on that couch with that little hole in it, because you've been sitting there for so goddamn long. Get up. The problem isn't the money in the bank. The problem is the execution to get the money. You have to have the execution. So I just feel like sometimes the broke thing starts in the mindset. Like, I don't even like talking to people and then like, I ain't got it right now, I'm broke, or I just like, okay. Because I mean, I've been there. I've been actually physically not having the money, but I've always been rich in the mindset to know that I won't like be here. And I know the power of words. Like, I know speaking power over my life. So why would I ever keep saying I'm broke? I don't have. I am blessed. I have a lot. And even before I didn't have any of this materialistic stuff, I still had, even when I didn't have. So it's just like all programming your mind, just focusing on better. Like, y'all, super crazy, super important when it comes to speaking and having. Something else that keeps people broke, y'all, is having the money to actually have better, but spending it. So instead of investing the money, you're spending the money, and then you're complaining that you don't have the money. So instead of spending stuff on things that bring money back, you're buying Uber Eats, you're buying DoorDash, you're going to the club, you're spending $100 on hookah. That same $100, you could have did something. You could have formed your LLC. And I hate to be one of those, but you could have did something that's going to do something else. You could have invested in something way better than what you giving your money to. And I seen this first things first when taxes came, y'all. When taxes came, I wish I got taxes. I gotta pay taxes. When taxes came, y'all, the first thing people did was pay off all their bills, then bring no money back and have fun with the stuff that they wanted to do, instead of investing in something that's going to allow you to be able to keep up with your bills, you just went ahead and spent it. So now you're back where? At square one, waiting for the next tax check, waiting for the next return, because you don't know what to do with your money. And honestly, money management is so essential, because anybody could get money, but managing money and having money, bro, like even me, I'm still learning just a little bit, like how to keep my money, not giving it away, not spending it on food, and not doing dumb stuff. But I'm just saying, like, people will really have the money in front of them and choose to do wrong, and then be mad that they don't have what they want to have. Like, you just spent $7,000 in tax money on bills that's going to come around the next month, instead of trying to take the money, invest the money, make more money so you can spread the money and be able to pay the bills. It's just like, what? And it's like, I'll pay $40 to go get me a little drink. I'm stressed. I'll pay $40 to go get me a drink, but $40 to get in this community, I don't really know about that. To teach me how to level up my skills, I don't really know about that. Yeah, I'll spend $100. I spend $100 on these shoes. You know, I spend $100 to go get me some clothes and stuff. But this $100 she asking me to get on this coaching call or get this product and make more money, I don't really know about that. It's the mindset, and it's spending versus investing. If I can invest and get a return on my investment, why wouldn't I do that? Like, simple. Like, why wouldn't you do that? Literally, people who lack or don't have money, or broke people, they have this mindset that spending on education is an expense, and like entertainment is like a necessity. Like, I don't get that. It's like, if I really want to learn this, oh, that's an expense. Like, that might not work. Oh, that's a risk. But I can go ahead and spend that same $40 a month to go ahead and give me some DoorDash or some Uber Eats or some whatever bullshit I'm trying to buy. It's like, people don't realize that's what they're doing at the moment, but that's literally what they're doing at the moment. And then they sit there and complain and wonder why they don't have, because when the opportunities are presented to you, you don't know how to act on them. You're just going to go ahead, you're going to take the money, you have stuff with the money, and then you're going to say, oh my gosh, I don't have any money. Because you just had the money, but you chose to do something completely different that was not going to benefit you, and now you're back at square one. Confusion. Only that, there's people who think that you literally have to always spend time to make money. Yeah, I'm about to clock in 80 hours to get this check. Yeah, y'all ain't at work mode grinding. Like, bro, you do not, we are in 2025. You literally do not have to physically give your time for money. I feel like that is what I teach my students now, because it's this misconception that I have to keep giving time, and time equates to money, and it literally does not. It literally does not. For example, it was this example I was watching on this podcast, that he was like, if I gave you $1 million today, would you take it? But you have to spend it by tomorrow, or you have to die tomorrow, or something like that. He was like, nah, I don't want the $1 million if I have to die tomorrow. Exactly. Money is not better than time. Like, money is not better than time. If it's no point in me getting $1 million if I'm gonna die tomorrow. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, it's physically having to show up and put in the work all the time to make money is what's keeping you stuck. Broke people think like the more effort and the more time they put into something, the more that they're going to get a result. And it's like, rich people are actually building systems that allow them to get their money back in a way, right? They're spending more time, like they're paying people, they're taking off workload, they're just doing something that has them take a step back. Like, for example, with me, like, I know like digital products, automations and stuff like that could save my time. Why would I ever do anything else? Like, why would I ever physically be for a service and I just sold $500 worth of things in an hour? There's people who work 10 hours for $500. Like, what? Like, that's real life. It was crazy. It was a picture of, well, a video of like $100 and say people work 8 hours for this. Like, that is not even, like, rent is already like, what, 15, 18, 2 bands too much? And then you spending 8 hours working for this $100 bill is freaking insane. And it's just like, you're never gonna go anywhere. You're never gonna grow with that type of mindset. Like, you're not gonna be successful with that type of mindset, like having to spend your time to make money. Not to mention, like, people who are like who stay in the same position and they have this broke mindset, they always have to wait to feel ready. Oh, I'm not ready yet. This is scary. Like, I'm not ready. You are never going to be ready for anything. Like, when I had my child, I was not ready, but I made something shake. When I got into my investments, I was not ready, but I dove in. When I started my business, I was not ready, but I knew that I had to get in and do something in order for me to make a change. There will never be a right time to do something, and that is a myth that is in your head. There will never be a right time to do anything. That is a trap to keep you stuck. You have to just go for it, regardless. You can't wait on clarity all the time. You can't wait on confidence all the time. You literally have to jump off the porch and act off faith. You can't just be planned all the time. It's got to go like this, because what you think will work and be a plan will not be a plan. The plan will be all types of misconstrued, and you'll be sitting there looking crazy because you thought you was doing something. In reality, you're never going to be ready. Waiting is a trap that is having you wanting to be perfectionist. Like you're craving perfectionism, and perfectionism is not even a real word. Perfectionism don't even exist. Who's to say that is perfect? You might think it's perfect, I might think it's trash. Perfectionism isn't even a word. So it's like, what are you trying to wait for? Jump off the porch and get it done. The people who stay in the same positions, they will chase quick, fast, easy money. Oh, can I get rich by tomorrow? Can I make this can I do this? Like, when have you ever, when was anything ever this fast? When was stuff ever this fast? People actually put in time for this. People actually grind for this stuff. People put in that work. Why do you think that you can come in from yesterday and make $20 million? That is insane to me. Why would I chase $50 today, just to not have it the next day, and instead of having a system or trying to build something to where I can get 50K? I would take that 50K of me hustling and getting everything done than just have a quick money grab of $50. So it's just like, you have to be patient with this stuff. And then you also have to believe that you are the one who can do it. There's a lot of disbelief of stuff that is very, very attainable, but the broke will stay broke because you think that you can't do something. Y'all, there is, like I said in a lot of videos, people who are way stupider than you. Not an inch of smartness on them, and know how to make money. They know how to get themselves out of bad positions. They know what to do because it's a skill. It's being down bad on something. It's trying something. That's it. Really, somebody who want to put in the work, you literally cannot consume, and you can't consume without creating. You can't just take. Y'all will sit here and watch all these motivational videos, all of this different type of stuff, will never get up off your ass and go make it happen. You literally have to be the one to get up and say, okay, today is going to be the day that I'm going to get up and I'm going to make something shake. I'm not about to keep letting my situation dictate what I'm doing. I'm not about to keep sitting here waiting on a miracle. I'm not about to keep doing all this. I'm going to go ahead, put in the work, and get it done. That is what's going to separate the winners from the losers. Period. So if you're doing any of these things that I mentioned in this video, please stop. Let's go ahead and change our mindsets. Let's go ahead and lock in, and let's stop saying we're broke. Let's go ahead and put a plan together that's going to allow us not to be broke, and let's make it happen. If this video spoke to you in any type of way, make sure that you tell me in the comments. Like, comment, and subscribe. More fire is coming to this channel. I'm going to be talking, doing vlogs and all that type of stuff, but I really have to sit down and have this conversation because I feel like it's very, very necessary. Okay, so I will see y'all in the next video, friends. Like I said, subscribe, and I'll see you. Bye.